Hello everyone, I'm Lulu, the RC Chick, and today we're going to be taking a look at this awesome Lesu crane truck. So it is a roll-on off crane truck as well, so there's a lot of stuff you need to know about this one. It is 8x8 full metal hydraulic RC model. I'm so excited to get into it, so let's check it out. Now let's get into the details and features of our 8x8 crane track over here. So first it's going to be the light system, which is going to be on this switch. We do have the lights over here turned on, as well as some marker lamps and another one on the side. And then you get 3 different switches. On this one, we do not have any warning lights on the top, but those can easily be added if you want this exact same model. So that's 1, 2, 3, and of course we do have steering lights on this one, which responds to the steering direction of your choice. And now for the sound system, it's going to be a switch over here. We do have the beep, and of course, a very good sound on it. And now for the features on the cabin, exterior features, we do have this part here that I really like, which is made completely out of metal, even though the cabin itself is a plastic model. And of course, it's the man cabin on this one. We do have the nice front bumper with the headlights. Coming up over here, we do have our windshield wipers. So this is going to be a windshield wiper that's mobile, and of course the sun visor on the top, which is held together with some metal parts over here screwed into the actual thing. So that's pretty cool. I also like that we do have a simulation sunroof, and of course a lot of space for any roof lights that you may want. Coming over here to the side, we do have the the side mirrors over here by the windshield, which you can adjust. They go all the way 360-degree rotation, which is really quite cool on it as well. Now coming over to the side of the cabin for more, these doors are not openable unfortunately, but we do have some really nice metal features like the steps over here. These are going to be metal parts, and of course you do have another window that you can see through on this side of the cabin. Now coming over here in the back, you do have a latch that you have to push towards yourself, and then you can open the cabin to have your battery compartment. So over here we're just using a simple 2S battery, but this is going to be the place where you put your battery, and that's going to be the inside of your cabin. You can see all the electronic parts. So this being a roll-off truck as well as a crane truck, we do have our Lesu crane right over here. It is a fully hydraulic crane, and we do have this part over here. This in these boxes down here, that's going to be your valve block, as well as in the bottom. So we do have the support stands over here on the side as well. They're going to be hydraulic, but you do have to manually switch the position to have them actually stand. Now coming up over here on the chassis, we do have this box that we have here. It's going to have some parts that you can actually open to see what we've got on the inside. So over here, that's where you're going to find your soundboard, and this is going to be the volume control for the sound. So you can turn it up or turn it all the way down so you can control the sound. And of course, this is going to be our sound module right over here, sound unit. Now coming over in the back, we do have our fully roll-off bucket over here. It's going to be a completely metal bucket, and of course in the back, it does open up to let everything dump out. Now what I like about this is we do have these awesome metal fenders that are really pretty cool. There's a lot of design and detailing on them. And of course, this is going to be an 8x8 tractor truck. So these are going to all be live axles with fully metal hubs. Like the metal in this feels really good. Super strong and super good quality actually. Over here in the front, you do have this metal fender as well with the awesome design on it, making it look super cool. But the fender in the front is part of the cabin, so this is going to be a plastic fender. And for the rear over here, we do have our rear bumper and our rear lights. So for the lights, we do have some reversing lights over here, and of course some brake lights. And of course, you can actually turn on the rear lights right over there and turn it off. So steering lights as well, we do have that, the amber lights. And now, indicators on each side for when you're steering as well. Now coming over to the other side of our crane truck over here, we still do have our fully metal fenders, of course, and our full metal wheel hubs. All the tires on here are from Lesu because this is a Lesu model. We do have this metal decorative part over here for extra details, as well as this part. Now this is going to actually be your hydraulic oil tank that supplies hydraulic oil to your rear bucket over here. Now coming over here, another full metal nicely detailed fender. Now here we do have our hydraulic oil tank for the hydraulic oil crane because it is hydraulic. So you can use either of these points to add the hydraulic oil whenever you need. And we do have these extra 2 lights over here, which just makes more detailing look just that much better, as well as all the way over there. Even though you cannot see it that well, there's another LED light. Now let's check out the speed transmission on this one. You do get only 2 speed transmissions, so now for low speed. And of course, we do get a neutral position for this one, but there will be a little bit of movement because the weight is not onto the ground. But of course, when it's on the ground, it's not gonna go anywhere. And then finally, high speed. And of course, this being a very heavy model, we do have a differential lock on it. That's going to be this button. So right now, it's not locked. So you can easily just hold whichever tire because they're not all moving at the same speed. And now once we lock it, oh my gosh, yeah, that's gonna definitely scratch you. All right. And now let's check out the operation of the dump bucket we have over here in the back. We do have mixed control right over here, so just press it and the hydraulic pump will run on its own. So this is going to be our control for the dumper. Just look at how awesome it looks under here. We do have some 2 really long hydraulic cylinders that push out your dumper. So that's as high as it goes, and you can actually see the really nice chassis rails that we have over here. Everything looks super clean. Some hydraulic oil lines over here because these are going to be your hydraulic cylinders. And of course, look at everything that we have over here. That's super, super cool. There is another hydraulic cylinder inside here that controls the movement of this because this is going to be a roll-off truck. Now in the back, you do have some rollers as well over there that you're going to use when you're dumping the entire bucket off. And now let's check out the operation of the roll-off bucket. So first we have to push it all the way out. And then we're going to dump it. Well, our cargo almost fell out. And of course, there's some rollers over here that's going to help you just roll it off, which is, I guess, why it's called a roll-off dump truck. So over here, you can just drive away, leaving your bucket behind. And now you basically have a tractor truck. And now let's take a look at what's under the chassis. This is going to be a full metal chassis that we have with an 8x8. Of course, all our axles are going to be live. Coming over to the front, we do have our two first servos. This is going to be your steering servo. We do have two axle steering in the front. And down over here, that's going to be your differential lock axle servo. So that's going to be on all the axles that controls your differential lock. Now coming down over here, that's going to be our transmission gearbox, and of course all our live axles, which they look pretty good. Everything feels very, very solid on this one. Now over here, we do have another servo that's going to be for speed. So we do have 2-speed transmission with an option to be in neutral. Now coming over here in the back, we've got this part that houses some of our other part on the inside, and then our hydraulic oil tank. That's for the bucket that you can see. We do have another hydraulic cylinder over here, some more decoration tanks down here, and of course in the back we do have dual rear wheels. Of course they are super thick in the back over here. We do have a lot of weight when you have a lot of stuff going on, so you're going to need them to be double at the very least. All of these do have suspension and they do pivot pretty well as well. So it's a very well built truck. All right, everyone, now that's our Lesu Z0031 hydraulic crane roll-off dump truck. So you guys should let me know what you think about this. And of course, for everyone that feels we don't have enough lights on this, it is completely customizable. You can actually put whatever lights you want on it. And of course, the colors are customizable. The bucket can be switched out as well because it is a roll-off. Pretty easy. So there is a lot of stuff you can do with this awesome premium high-end model that is so well built and actually runs so smoothly. I absolutely love this one and would love to get it customized for someone who really wants this truck. So you guys should definitely hit me up and we can get into it. So I'm Lulu Tracy from Toucan Hobby, and I'm hoping to hear from you guys soon. See you in the next video. Bye.